Hi, I'm Dane with your tip of the week. What we're going to talk about this week is forgiveness. And forgiveness can be a very misunderstood process, because it is a process. Most of us want to forgive or do forgive from the neck up. And yes, we do have to decide to forgive, but it's more than just a thing from our mind. When we truly forgive, we forgive from a cellular level. We have to let go of it, release it from our body at the cellular level. So to forgive means giving that energy back, because what's happened is that person has somehow given or applied or even forced this energy upon us, and it's still happening within us. If it wasn't, we wouldn't have any anxiety or any kind of issue or emotion around the person or the situation. So in order to truly forgive, we need to get into our bodies at the cellular level and give that energy back. We do that by connecting within and connecting that part of us that has been hurt, been wounded, and giving that part what it wants and needs to feel safe, to be empowered again, to give it its power back. When we do that, when we've healed that part of us, that situation, there's no longer any energy around that issue, around that person. It's no longer cycling within us. And therefore, if it's no longer cycling within us, we're not creating the same pattern, and we're not triggered by that person or that situation anymore. That's where the magic comes in. That's when you know you've forgiven, is the thought doesn't spur you or doesn't trigger you, and the experience or the thought of it doesn't bother you. You're present. You've just let it go. And that comes from doing the inner work and giving that energy back to that person. This can be a huge revelation to realize that you can give this energy back. Too often we try to compensate, we try to forgive just from the cerebral place of forgiveness. And as long as you have a part of you screaming inside that still feels hurt, wounded, wronged, whatever, you haven't forgiven. So to forgive, once again, means going inside and releasing that energy, giving that energy back, forgiving. So to forgive means to free ourselves. We then get to take responsibility for our lives back, and what that means is the ability to respond. So if we have that cycling within us, then the response is not what we want it to be, because we get triggered. We still have that anxiousness, we still have that resentment, anger, whatever it is within us that gets triggered. When we give that back, we are present. When we are present, then we can respond how we'd like to respond. We can respond from who we really are. Remember, we don't have any power in the future. We don't have any power in the past. Our power is always only in this present moment. So responsibility means power. The ability to respond is our power or choice. It doesn't take effort to be loved. It doesn't take effort to be in harmony. It doesn't take effort to be in peace. It doesn't take effort to be in abundance. That's your natural state. And when you go inside and deal with and heal these parts that have been separated from who you really are, this becomes natural to you again. This is the goal, to get back to our natural state of inner harmony and inner peace. From that place, there is no blame. In blame, what you're saying is that person controlled me or has control over me. There's no power there. When you go get back to inner peace and inner harmony, you simply know that things always work out for me, and you're not triggered by things outside of you. You're in your power. You're who you truly are. Thanks for listening. This is Dane with your tip of the week.